Okay, in the 1600s, Jesus appeared to a nun that we know today as St. Margaret Mary. I think it was in France. And Jesus made these promises to those who would be devoted to his Sacred Heart, meaning to love him. To love him. And I love the Sacred Heart. I have a very old, it was hand woven. It's cloth, and it was very faded, but I painted part of it, and it's gorgeous. It's in an oval frame. It's over 100 years old. I found it at a flea market for like $3. It was totally beat up, but I love restoring old religious stuff. Love it. And anyway, I see it every day, and it reminds me of Jesus, right? His love for me. The Sacred Heart is about his love for you. Yes, he's a judge. He's a judge. But you love him, he's going to have compassion on you, without a doubt. So he made 12 promises to her for those who would love him and be devoted to the Sacred Heart. Number 1, I will give them all the graces necessary for their state in life. That's pretty good. 2, I will give peace in their families. 3, I will console them in all their troubles. 4, they shall find in my heart an assured refuge during life and especially at the hour of death. 5, I will pour abundant blessings on all their undertakings. 6, sinners shall find in my heart the source and infinite ocean of mercy. 7, tepid souls shall become fervent. 8, fervent souls shall speedily rise to great perfection. 9, I will bless the homes in which the image of my Sacred Heart shall be exposed and honored. 10, I will give to priests the power to touch the most hardened hearts. 11, those who propagate this devotion shall have their name written in my heart, and it shall never be effaced. 12, the all-powerful love of my heart will grant to all those who shall receive communion on the first Friday of 9 consecutive months the grace of final repentance. They shall not die under my displeasure, nor without receiving the sacraments. My heart shall be their assured refuge at their last hour. That's something I want to complete before I die. I want to do the nine First Fridays. I've gotten close, real close, but I want to do that. Now I want to read you a quote by St. Margaret Mary about Jesus. Quote, and he showed me that it was his great desire of being loved by men, and of withdrawing them from the path of ruin into which Satan hurls such crowds of them, that made him form the design of manifesting his heart to men, with all the treasures of love, of mercy, of grace, of sanctification, and salvation, which it contains, in order that those who desire to render him and procure for him all the honor and love possible might themselves be abundantly enriched with those divine treasures of which his heart is the source. He should be honored under the figure of this heart of flesh, and its image should be exposed. He promised me that wherever this image should be exposed with a view to showing its special honor, he would pour forth his blessings and graces. This devotion was the last effort of his love that he would grant to men in these latter ages, in order to withdraw them from the empire of Satan, which he desired to destroy, and thus to introduce them into the sweet liberty of the rule of his love, which he wished to restore in the hearts of all those who should embrace this devotion. It's obvious to me, at least to me, the world is embroiled in this battle of good and evil, and Satan is really wreaking massive havoc on this earth. So many have given in easily, promises of just things that aren't going to last. These demonic Hollywood types, and the politicians, they've sold themselves. Don't follow their example. Don't. And people that are so selfish today, they won't even sacrifice for their loved ones, and it's horrific. The elderly, you throw them in homes. Who cares what happens to? It's disgusting. Children being, it's horrible. But Christ, he gave us this devotion to combat this evil. Okay, so let's take advantage of it. Get a picture of the Sacred Heart, put it on your wall. I have one. And show it respect and honor. Look into the apparition with Margaret Mary. You'll really enjoy it. And you can read about it. There's some good books on it. Okay? I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. Bye-bye.